stop him at the 21. The offense set for a first down play. Handoff to the lone back. Keeps it moving for a 3-yard gain to the 24. The Gators want to pick up the tempo. Scanning the field, it's Lagway. He'll pull it down. Got room at the 35. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. Offense, quick tempo.
You can tell this is a pass play. He has his eyes down the field. He's looking to throw the football. But how nice is it when you got a guy like this that can scramble and go get you a first down? It's just really hard to stop from a defensive perspective.
You know, I think a big part of this isn't necessarily scoring a touchdown on that play, but you're just trying to get your offensive line in the rhythm of the game. Let those big fellas get lathered up.
They've been running it, but now the pass. Grab near the marker, Mitch Daniels. Makes the grab, and it's enough for the first down before he's dragged to the ground.
And a great job by the QB finding the running back, get him the football where he can do some damage after the catch, and most importantly, get the first down.
Hauls it in. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. Quarterback on the keeper. Got some room, headed to the goal line. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it first and goal. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. Snaps it in the shotgun. And good coverage and better hands on that shot to the end zone. Can the defense stop them again on second and goal? Trying to slam in. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Gators! No backs with the quarterback as they line up for the 2. Back to throw, it's Lagway. On the run, still looking. The little soft flip pass falls incomplete.
Offense being aggressive, they go for 2 early in the game on the first drive, and they don't come away with the points now. How's that going to impact the game?
That's why they call them the hands team. They're able to secure the onside kick.
Well, I give them a lot of credit for having guts. You normally don't see onside kicks until the very end of the game. Here we are in the first quarter, and they tried one, but it didn't work. So their defense now has to come out here and bail them out.
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
Don't you love energetic defenses that fly around, that make things happen? The ones that get in the backfield, the running back tries to go somewhere. Where do you want him to go? There is nowhere to go. Nice job by the defense creating the tackle for a loss on first down.
On second down, looking again to throw. Fires downfield. He is lucky to get that one back, and the last thing you want is to turn it over on your opening drive. Third down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. Looking to buy time. Trying to escape and get it himself. At the 20, he's got space. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense.
He can throw it, he can buy time, he can run it. What can't he do? This guy's so talented. When he does stuff like this, there's no way to stop it. There's no way to coach a defense up against this. He's just really fast, and I can't catch him.
Trying to find his man on first down. And he gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. He's looking to throw. Moves away as he feels pressure. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. A third and long coming up here. Brown wants to pass. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to get the 3. It is perfect. They're wasting no time trying to get the ball back. They're going to go for an early onside kick. And a few anxious moments, but the hands team is able to fall on it.
Man, these coaches talked about being aggressive, and they were. First quarter, you're going with the onside already. I would say it's a little bit careless, a little bit reckless. Onside kicks are not high percentage, but they went for it, they failed, and now let's see how they respond.
Well, jet sweep pass. Makes his man miss. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. And the Gators want to move quickly. Dialing up a second down pass play. Got it in the middle, it's Daniels. Keeps the legs moving. He's run out of bounds, but not before turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down.
Florida 6, South Florida 3.
Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He'll come out throwing on first down. Gets it out fast. And they finally get him stopped, but it's a big throw and catch, and he's down at the 5. The Gators will try to punch it in on first and goal. He'll just keep slinging it. Dances away from the heat. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Florida!
Florida, number 2 in the end zone.
And now they'll empty the backfield for the two-point try.
Here we go. Ready?
Dropping back, it's Lagway. He's got it. Two-point try is good as they build on this lead.
Is successful and makes the score Florida 14.
Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
Number 29 set to kick it away.
The ball bounces through the end zone, and it will be a touchback. South Florida has it back, and the Bulls offense will return to the field. They had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line, so they just need to be a little bit more crisp here.
Yeah, and listen, I think the first part was the most important part. You got to put the drive together first to get down there. Now, when we get down there, focus on execution and getting 6 points.
Off the play fake. Quarterback extends the play. Bought a little time, lets it go. And they can't make the connection. Big third down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. From the gun, wants to pass. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a fourth down.
Defense did a great job. 3rd and short on the opponent's side of the field. They're expecting quick throw. Everybody, they dug their heel on the ground. They're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
On 4th down, they'll throw for it. Pressure coming. He'll pull it down and run. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on 4th down? First down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. To the ground with the back. Powers through the defender. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. They'll line up for a second down play. They'll leave it with him. Finally pulled down, but not before. Moving the chains for a first down.
I love when players understand situations and they understand where the first down marker is and they understand where I got to get to. A lot of people you'll see run north-south and try to bounce out wide and make big plays. Sometimes it's not about making big plays. Sometimes it's about getting that first down to make sure I get an extra set of downs instead of trying to make those big touchdown runs.
How about the defender being a heat-seeking missile? He was on radar lock. He found the football and flew down with some bad intentions.
Touchdown, Gators! And they made it to the house where they found that 6 points waiting on them.
Number 11 with the carry.
Effective offense leading the way here and establishing this lead.
And that's how you draw it up, right? You want to come out, be clicking early, get everything going, want to get all the facets rolling. The defense right now on their heels, they have no answers. The offense doing whatever they want.
And he tacks on the extra point. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. He'll bring it out. It's Keith. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20.
Will take over. First and 10.
South Florida ready to send the offense back onto the field. They find themselves in a pretty deep hole here, but maybe a chance to grab a little momentum and regroup at halftime.
Yeah, a big chance. Like this is an opportunity. This is the biggest opportunity in front of them in the game right now. You got to get some points on the board. You got to create something positive, Jesse. There hasn't been a whole lot to be positive about in the first half.
If I'm playing quarterback, I'm locating my go-to guy at receiver. Who can I count on?
And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Brown will throw it. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. And the misconnection on 3rd down.
That's why it's so important for this defense to win 1st and 2nd down. You set up 3rd and longs like that, you can show your exotic looks, you can get the pass rush going, everybody in the back end expecting throw, and that's how you force incompletions and force 4th downs.
Lofts one high and deep. And the incomplete pass lets this
GG's, bro.
get the ball back for its own great field position. Line gets set, 1st down. Wide receiver coming across in motion. Quick pass on the fly motion. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a 1st down. The Gators come to the line in the hurry-up. Using the quick game. And there is nothing doing on that one. You got the completion and nothing else to show for it.
They're trying to throw the screen out to the receiver. The defense, though, having none of that. They are just too physical, they're too fast, and they force a negative play.
Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? He's looking to throw. Blasted as he lets it go. Throw to the end zone, picked off. They make the tackle after the turnover, but hang on just a second. There's a flag on the field. Let's see if it stands. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. To the air on 1st down. Quarterback strolling away from Heat. He's going to run it. And they'll shove him out of bounds after the short gain.
That's the end of the first half. With the score, Florida 21, South Florida 3.
And the Gators will kick it away to crank up the 2nd half. South Florida has it back, and the Bulls offense will return to the field. When you're facing a deficit like this one to start the 2nd half, you really can't afford to waste a single. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
And the defense gets a huge play. I'll tell you, they've been wreaking havoc in this one so far. They've got so many athletes up front on this defensive line. It kind of reminds me about the defense.
He lobs one high down the left side. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a third down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down.
Well, after struggling so much in the first half, you thought they would have made some adjustments here at halftime to see if they can open up this passing game. But early on in the second half, you're just not really able to get that done. Incompletion on third down in your own end. You're expecting them.
He hurls one deep down the left side. Can't hook up on the long throw, and fourth down goes by the boards for this offense.
And I get it. At this point in the second half, dude, we got to make something happen. We haven't been good enough. We got to score a lot of points and quickly. You got to be aggressive. They tried. They failed again. This game is all but over.
They make the stop after the catch, and still some work to do to pick up that first down.
I love offenses and quarterbacks that are willing to take the easy stuff. Take those easy throws that are guaranteed to get positive yards. Yeah, I'm going to take big shots down the field too. But don't forget, it's easier to pick up 2nd and 5, 3rd and 5 than it is when we start getting those long yardage situations.
Tackled after picking up the first down.
And that's all you want, right? You want that first down, understand the situation, understand I got to get north and south, get a first down, get a new set of downs.
The Gators trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. Grabbed behind the line. It's Wilson. Touchdown, Florida! And the stomping has commenced.
Florida, number 3, with the catch and score.
Here comes the two-point try. Trying to run it in. He's got the two-point conversion, and they build on that lead.
Successful and makes the score. Florida.
After scoring that touchdown, they'll try to get it right back with an onside kick. Cool as a cucumber as the hands team makes a sure catch. Ready to send the offense back onto the field. We'll see if that failed fourth down in their own end last time, David, sort of curbed some of the aggressiveness.
Well, you hear about it all the time in football. Go for it. Be aggressive. The problem is when you get stopped, sometimes it puts you in a hole. And, Jesse, now the offense has to come out and respond.
They were real disappointed not getting that first down. You could see it on the sideline. So let's just see if that's kind of galvanized them a little bit here to go make a statement and get some points.
Caught in the backfield, it's Wright. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down.
Yeah, and some quarterbacks just read your mail. And Palmer, it looked like he read blitz all the way and knew his answer.
Yeah, David, you could tell this guy spent a lot of time studying film leading up to this game. They knew this defense was going to try to pressure.
Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown Bulls. What a grab and go for the score.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
After that score, they'll try to build some momentum here in the third quarter and get it back with an onside kick. He's able to grab the football, and the hands team gets the job done. The Gators sending the offense back to work. Dropping back, it's Flagway. Lets it fly. Makes the grab. Touchdown, Gators! And the punishment has been extended. Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. That's the kind of drive everybody loves. OC quarterback, one snap, put it in the end zone.
South Florida, 11.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. He'll turn it loose out to the right. And it's incomplete. They were looking for the huge gain on first down. It is a valuable tool to have a quarterback that can extend a play like that. But sometimes you're smart to be check down Charlie and just take something easy. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Lofts one deep down the right side. Can't make the play on the interception, and man, they were looking for their first pick of the game. Instead, it'll be 4th down. Has this head coach lost his mind? Does he know where the ball is on the field? He's going for it this close to his own end zone. On 4th down, looking for the completion. He's not afraid to go deep. Makes the grab down the left side. And they finally make the tackle, but this will be a pretty easy conversion for this offense.
And they're showing you their intentions early in the game. It's 4th down, you're in your own end. We're going to be aggressive, and we're not just going to do this early. We're going to do this all game long. Awesome execution on a critical down.
Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. They'll throw it on first down. Keeps looking downfield. He'll try to do it himself. They get him down, and that'll be the final play of the 3rd period.
That's the end of the 3rd quarter. With the score, Florida 36, South Florida 11.
Second down here as they go back to work after the break. Brown wants to pass. Gets open down the middle. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's 1st down. The Bulls in the hurry up.
And the offense here dialed up a really good zone beater. Give credit to the offensive coordinator. He called the right play at the right time.
Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hit. And the Bulls are threatening in the red zone. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Singletary. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the 1st down.
When they pick up the first against zone coverage, the biggest key there is the quarterback understanding that A, it's zone, but B, what kind of zone is it? Is it 1 high safety? Is it 2 high safety?
Snagged in the end zone. Touchdown, South Florida.
The great thing about spreading a defense out, I can see where the blitz is coming from. I can see where they're weak. I can see my matchups. Nice job by the offense, spreading them out, taking advantage of their matchup, and getting in for the score.
Skips away from pressure. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. They're down big, but they'll keep fighting to the bitter end and line up for the onside kick here. Few anxious moments there, but the hands team true to its name as they make the grab and get the ball. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute, David.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on 2nd down. To the air, it's Lagway. Now adjusting. Going to try to get it himself. Open space at the 25. Keeps it and gets past the chains. Touchdown, Florida! And the beatdown has ensued. How about this? A 2-point conversion coming. He'll set up to throw. Steps away. Into the end zone for the 2-point conversion as they extend the lead. That drive took no time at all. A couple of plays and finished it with a long run for the touchdown. They'll try to follow that last touchdown with an onside kick. They were ready for the onside kick and executed perfectly, and they secure the football. South Florida has it back, and the Bulls offense will return to the field. This one has pretty much been a bludgeoning, but they'll try to finish with something positive late. Fires a bullet. Now it's picked off. Got some room to run. The 30. He's at the